Hello, and we are live for the second Woman on a Mission Live, and I'm just going to invite our guest today, who is Georgina from Dkms. So let's see. There we go. Hey, hey, hey. Happy Friday afternoon. We've made it. Dkms. Hello. So Georgina, hopefully you're going to be able to click the button and go live with me. Oh, I hate this bit. Invite. Let's invite her again. Can you join me? You just need to say, yes, please, I'm here. Hi, Candice. Whilst we sort out the technical issues, please let me know where you're from. I'm Claire, for everyone who's not met me before. I have my lovely new snuggly Dkms sweatshirt. It is the coziest sweatshirt ever. It's a bit chilly here. You're unable to join. No! Candice, we need your help. Right, let's try again. Okay. Dkm, there she is. Let's invite her again. Right, what we might have to do is go off and go back on again, but let's see. Are you there? Please say yes, otherwise I should be asking my questions. There she is! Hello!
Hi, sorry, getting used to the technical issues.
Oh. For a minute I was just like, oh, I'm a bit hot suddenly. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Oh, let me take my glasses off. I'm used to being sat at the computer screen.
Yeah, I know, hit the marks, don't you? Thank you for my hoodie.
You're very welcome.
Oh, it's, I was just saying just now, actually, I don't know whether you heard, it's so soft.
It is.
Super cozy. So, for those that are joining from Dkms, I'm Claire, Woman on a Mission. This is Georgina, who is the community events and fundraising manager for Dkms. Thank you so much for joining us today.
No, thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to chat.
So just you and me having a chat with some other people joining as well.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
So I'm really excited because you're the second person on my lives, which is great. Running a little bit of a series about just asking 5 questions from the people that follow, and thought with the mission going on next year, it'd be a brilliant opportunity to get you on to tell everybody about why Dkms is so important. So are you ready?
Yeah, I am.
So can you tell us a little bit about the background to your role? So what's your role within the charity?
So as you said, I'm sort of community and events fundraising manager, which in actual fact means that I basically focus on helping people fundraise for Dkms, and that can be doing anything from running marathons, jumping out of aeroplanes, all of those crazy things. Some of the things that you're going to be doing, but also some of those.
Hold on, you didn't say anything about jumping out of a plane.
Oh no, we haven't
Have
managed
you added that in without telling me?
But we also have people that do, bake sales. They'll perhaps ask for donations instead of a gift for their birthday. So as part of my job, I reach out to those people. I try and guide them through the process, give them any materials they need. So, things like t-shirts, banners, bunting, balloons, anything they need for an event, and help with the technical side of things as well if they want to set up an online giving page. And really my main goal is just to get to know all of our fundraisers, all of our supporters, see how we can help them, and then make sure that, we thank them from the bottom of our hearts for supporting us, because we really, really need their support.
I suddenly feel really nervous about what we're doing next year.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be great.
Honestly, I'm going to be like squeezing onto your hands so tightly. You're going to be like, who is this woman? Brilliant. So it's a big job.
Yeah. So it's really great because you learn.
Just saying she's waiting for her match. I'm keeping everything crossed.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelly. Oh, look at that. Stephanie says you do that and so much more. Georgina. She's very modest. She does a lot. She does a lot. And always with a smile on her face as well. So she's...
Thank you. Well, I love meeting, what I love is meeting people, learning their stories, some of the amazing stories about why people are supporting us, and also the fact that people are supporting us perhaps sometimes through their most difficult times. They might have lost someone to blood cancer. They might have a family member going through blood cancer or in recovery. And what I love is speaking to these people and helping them along that journey.
Yeah, finding out what their drive is. And so it's I imagine a whole mix of emotions, from elation to, oh my gosh, you're slightly bonkers, to you know, literally supporting them and their families through their fundraising missions as well.
Yeah, very much so. And a lot of families will do, if they've lost a loved one or have a loved one go through treatment, you can feel a bit helpless. You know, especially with something as complicated as blood cancer, it can feel a bit like, what can I do? And part of my role is showing them all of the amazing things they can do to help their family member and other people with blood cancer by fundraising and getting involved and raising awareness as well.
God, we've only got 5 questions. I feel like I could talk to you forever. Can I just ask you now, will you come back again, like maybe throughout all of next year, and we'll just keep that conversation going? I'm like, tell me more. God, that was very nearly a song. We won't go there. So what what would you say is your biggest challenge within the role? I'm just waving at everyone that's joining us. Hello everyone.
Hi everyone. It's so nice to
meet
everyone, isn't it?
Thank you for joining us. It's great.
So for me, definitely the biggest challenge is awareness, and that's awareness of Dkms, the charity, but also of stem cell donations and the fact that you can save the life of a stranger. Personally, I've given blood for many years and things like that, and I had never even heard of stem cell donations until I started working for Dkms. So, and I was someone who, that was the sort of thing I would keep an eye out for and I would have signed up to. So it is that awareness of how easy it is to do, how needed it is, and then also how we need to fund it, because we're a charitable organisation and we need to fund all those processes, the swabbing, the testing of those things, the matching. We need to fund all of those to help add people to the register and get more matches.
Definitely. And so, oh God, I've got all these like questions. Take us right back to the beginning. So what does Dkms stand for?
So this is where I'm going to butcher some German words, unfortunately. So I've got it written down because there's Deutsche Knochenmark-Spenderdatei, which basically means German bone marrow donor file.
Wow.
Which might not make sense if you don't know much about Dkms. Why is it in German, and why are we talking about a German donor file?
We've got all the time.
But basically, we were started in Germany in 1990. A family in Germany were unfortunately received the bad news that their mother needed a bone marrow transplant and was unable to find a match. And back in the 90s, there was such limited numbers on the worldwide registry, and within Germany,
only the 90s. I mean, I'm older than you, but that's not that long ago.
No,
I can't. No. I feel like Dkms has been around forever.
No, so
only the 90s. It's amazing.
Exactly, and so that it started. Well, that was when the Half family sort of started looking for a match for their mum, and then in 1991 was when we were officially founded, with Peter Half and the physician, the treating physician, and within a year they managed to get over 60,000 people signed up to the register in Germany. So that was taking it from only 3,000 people to 68,000 people just in the first year, which is just amazing.
That's insane. I'm still
Unfortunately,
getting over the fact that it's only been running since 1990. I'm like, wow,
yeah. Well,
amazing.
unfortunately, they weren't able to find a match for Mechtild, but they were able to find matches for many other people and keep her legacy going and keep fighting for every single patient to have a donor. And so going on from 1991 when we were founded, now we have out sort of entities in Germany,
Yeah.
UK, India, Poland, Chile, South Africa, and the US as well.
Yeah, America. Yeah.
Yes. So we are all over the world, and the whole point of DKMS is that we register people from all over the world to help people from all over the world. So if you register as a potential donor in the UK, you could be matched with someone anywhere in the world, a complete stranger, but somewhere in the world there's someone whose life you could save. So that's why it's so great that we're so global now.
Oh, I've got goosebumps. That's quite incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you put it in that kind of like little tiny nutshell of this is how it started.
Yeah.
This is where we're at now. And are they still heavily involved in the charity?
Yes. So the Half family are really involved. They help us with sort of fundraising, and they sit on the board, and yeah, they're very much involved. It's their family's sort of passion project, and it's sort of a legacy of their mum. So they're very much involved, and really happy that it's spreading globally, because the more people on the register, the more patients that find matches.
And so important, so important. Oh, so I think I have shared this with you, but as part of the mission in March, I am cycling with Lisa.
Yes.
A lovely Lisa. I don't know if she's joined actually, but the lovely Lisa Beat Leukemia. Her and I have got this crazy idea of cycling 10 miles every day from virtually DKMS headquarters all the way across to Germany headquarters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do in
think
March.
next year you could go for India, right?
Next, like, can we do that like in real life? Because sitting at home on the bike, I don't know, but yeah. So that's what we're going to be doing virtually, and I know you're very kindly kind of helping out with the map and stuff, aren't you? So so people will be able to. So that would be great. So we'll be able to visualize actually getting to Germany,
yes,
KMS head office, which is where it all began.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, from there, that's where it's all spread all over the world.
I'm going to need to try not to cry. I think there are going to be many tears
Yes.
shed over this time. Right, so we've talked about your role, your amazing role that you do, and the background into what DKMS is. So how do you support families whilst they are, so say, family has been given that heartbreaking news that they've got blood cancer. How do you support those families whilst they're looking for a match? How does that work?
So there's lots of ways that we can connect with a family. So sometimes if they are looking for a stem cell donation, their physician, their hospital consultants will refer them to us and say, speak to DKMS. Or they might find us on social media and things like that, or we keep an eye on various patient groups.
Yeah.
So I hope we are on keeping our eyes out for patients that need us. And then basically the whole aim of working with these patients obviously is to find their matching donor, but also matching donors for the thousands of other people that are looking for them. So we'll speak to the family or the patient themselves, depending on how well they are and things like that. And we'll work with them to share their patient's story, because what's really important is to remind people that we might have these statistics like, there's 2,000 people in the UK each year looking and things like that. But there's actual people and families behind these statistics. So we'll share their story either through the press, on social media, through our own channels, but also trying to encourage other people to share the news. And we'll share their story, we'll encourage people to register as stem cell donors. And we do that through either events, physical events, where we might go to their local area and do some swabbing events there, or we might have what we call a virtual drive, where people can all go onto a web page and order their kit to swab at home, like you just showed your swabbing kit.
My little swabs.
Yeah.
That's all you need. That's all you need. Takes less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
And it's not, importantly, it's not like the COVID test where you have to jam it up your nose or down your throat. It's just on your cheeks. So you don't have to worry about that. But we work with families to try and get as many people swabbing as possible, whether that's people they know or people that just hear about the story, or sometimes, for example, if we have a patient that maybe is from an ethnic minority background.
So I'm just going to interrupt you. Someone's just put here, Jenny has just said, you found my husband's donor. He was the first UK to UK recipient. Had a lovely child meeting his donor.
Oh, fantastic.
Jenny, thank you so much for sharing. Jenny. That's amazing. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, that's fantastic. Oh, it's always nice to hear that. It's always amazing when you hear that about the stories of real.
Jenny, message me. I'd love to know so much more about that. Yeah, we need to talk to you. We'll get you on the line as well, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. We can maybe have a chat.
That's so lovely to hear your story. Why it's so important.
Exactly. And that's what it's all about when we're working with patients, is finding their donors and finding the best match for them as well.
Yeah.
Because that's what we want them to have, the best post-transplant success and things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Jenny, are you able to tell us how your husband is? I don't know if that's appropriate for the live, but sending you lots of love and best wishes, obviously. And then sorry, we're doing way more than 5 questions. We need to do more for sure. Sometimes, Jenny, that would be amazing. Send me a message, and then we'll connect and have a conversation. That would be lovely. Thank you. And keep these hearts going, guys. It's so lovely. I'm like nodding away because I'm smiling because I can see all the hearts going. And I can see Georgina, answering the question and wondering why I'm nodding my head quite so madly.
There's just, for me, I'm like so unused to this. It's very.
You're doing great. Well, me too. This is only my second kind of proper one. Jenny's absolutely fine. Brilliant. So that's Pete, and he's absolutely fine. That is good news.
That's great news.
Hurrah, along with that. Yes. Oh, brilliant. So for example, in hospitals, are there your posters and all of those things out there? And if not, how can we make sure that happens?
That's part of what we do. What our communications team do and our medical teams is working with hospitals to make sure that they know we're there, should they need us. So it varies from hospital to hospital, but what I would say is, if you work in a hospital, if you are visiting people or anything like that, and you realise that there isn't any information about DKMS, then let us know. We're happy to send posters, information leaflets. We're happy to speak to the people on the haematology wards to try and get them to know a bit more about us. So really, I would just say, get in touch with us if you are at a hospital that doesn't have information, and we'll try and share that as much as possible. We try and reach out as much as we can, but obviously there
are a lot of hospitals.
Yeah, so
unless you live in the southwest, there aren't very many here. But
no.
But no, I'm interested because someone I know has recently had a transplant, and they only recently found out about DKMS because we had that conversation. So that's
what I was saying about the awareness being the biggest sort of blocker for us. It's just trying to get the name out there, get the whole concept of blood stem cell donation out there, and get more people registering and talking about us.
Absolutely. So everyone watching now, what can they do like today in order to support this incredible charity, and you and all the work that everyone behind the scenes that we don't see? What can we do?
Well, there's a couple of really, really simple things. If you are aged between 17 and 55 and you're in generally good health, go on our website, so www.dkms.org.uk, and register to be a potential donor. So request a swab kit. We will
Which looks like this, guys.
Yes, you'll
very
get that in the
slim.
post.
Don't lose it.
No. We'll ask you a couple of questions just to check that you are able to donate and sign up. It's really easy, a couple of minutes questionnaire. In a little while, you'll then receive your kit like you showed, and you can follow the simple step-by-step instructions to do your swabbing. And then
I feel like I'm an air stewardess.
Yes. Pop them back in the post. There'll be a free post envelope, so you don't have to pay for the postage. And then pop that back in the post box, and then we will get you tested and registered. And then you don't need to do anything else other than keep us updated with any contact information so that we can get hold of you if you are a match. So that's the first thing I would say to people. If you aren't registered and you're able to join the register, please do that today. It's really a few simple clicks to get started. But then also, if you aren't eligible to register, maybe you're not in that age range, maybe you've already signed up, or various other things, is to make a monetary donation. So it costs us, Dkms, it costs us £40 to register everyone. So that's sending out the swab kits, that's sending the swabs to our labs in Germany where they do all the testing and typing and things like that, get you on the register and all of that. And so that costs us about £40 per person. And we don't ask for money. We don't charge you to join the register. If you're able to make a donation, we really, really appreciate it. But we are hugely reliant on supporters like yourself going out and doing all these amazing fundraising activities, on people making donations on our website, on people setting up direct debits. So what I would say is, register if you can, and if you can't, go on our website as well and click the donate button.
Brilliant, thank you. I've just seen, whilst you were talking, that Tony has said that they donated over the summer and that they felt very supported all the way through. What a great charity you are. So,
well,
wow.
Thank you, Tony, for being a potential lifesaver. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. Incredible. It's my dream for that, the phone to ring and to be told that, I'm a match. So, yeah, incredible. Great work, Tony. Thank you
thank you so much.
If anyone's got any questions, I know we said 5, but hey, we're on a roll. If anyone has any questions and wants to share anything, please do, and we'll just stay on for as long as, give it another little while. One of the questions, because I'd obviously put it out there that I was chatting with you today, was alongside all the very important questions I've already asked, will you be joining me next year on my Mission 50 for Dkms?
Well, I'm eyeing up the grand finale event, which is the 5 Dkms classes in one day. I'm not saying I'm going to do all 5.
Now there we are.
No. I live fairly close to one of their venues, so I'm definitely planning to join you for one of those classes. I would love to be there at sort of the big finale, to join you right at the end
with the recess machine.
Yeah, with the chair and the nice foot massage ready to give you a run.
Now you're talking. So for people that are joining us from the Dkms, my Mission 50 for Dkms hashtag is all, I'm going to be 50 in February. Say it very quickly. And I had this crazy idea that I wanted to do something as ambassador for Dkms in order to raise as much awareness and as many pounds as physically possible for you guys. And along there, I like my synchronicities and numbers, and I just thought, I know, 50k, let's do that. I probably didn't think it through. So anyway, each month, more or less, I'm going to be doing some kind of mission. I'm looking up here because I've got a poster. I see it every single day, and I'm a big believer that if you dream it, then you can live it. So I'm dreaming that this 50k is going to happen.
Yeah, it is.
So if you want to find out a bit more about it, the link is very corny, but the link is in my bio. But there are going to be things like the virtual riding from London to headquarters, DKMS headquarters in London to headquarters DKMS in Germany with Lisa in March. Extra half marathons going on. We've got the finale, the 5 classes in one day at Dkms Fitness, which is based in London. All sorts of stuff. So if you want to find out more about what I'm doing and how you can get involved, please do. But you heard it here, folks. Georgina is going to join me. Did you say 5 classes? Excellent. Brilliant. I think she said all 5 classes, people.
Oh, I definitely won't want to be seen on Instagram after that.
Well, I have a mission that hasn't been properly confirmed yet, but when it is, you're not going to want that either. But yeah, so there's lots of things and lots of ways that you can get involved, and we would love that. We would love that. Stephanie says fundraising is definitely an amazing way to raise awareness. It is. It really is. And, you know, just keeping the conversation going.
Exactly.
Really.
Because you'll talk to your friends, for example, if you're someone who says, okay, I'm going to run a marathon. And every time you're going out on a training run, every time you're going out on a training run or something like that, you're going to be speaking to your friends and family about DKMS. If you're wearing a training top, because we'd happily send you out a training top, then people are going to ask you about it. It's all about, like you say, that conversation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And supporting you as much as we possibly can, but also supporting people that are desperate to be, you know, a match, but also find a match as well. So Rachel says, thanks so much for registering. You can register between, yeah, that's right, absolutely. And you remain on the register until your 61st birthday. Yes, Rachel, thank you very much. That's brilliant. Yeah, super, super. Thank you so much. Has anyone got any more questions? We raced through those. It's brilliant. Oh, can I just say one more thing?
Yeah.
Easy fundraising.
Yeah.
Just found out yesterday, which is brilliant. So Easy Fundraising is a website that supports fundraising for free. It's brilliant. So again, if you go to my account, you'll see that there is, I think yesterday's post, a link. So basically what you can do is you can add that link to your computer, and every time you go shopping, it's brilliant. Every time you go shopping, you are prompted, do you want to make a donation to DKMS? You don't pay anything because a percentage of the shopping that you did, 2%, 5%, whatever, depending on the company, will actually donate directly to the fundraising page.
Yeah, it's a
which then goes directly to you. So the companies, Worthiness Project, hi, Anne says that she loved that post about easy fundraising. Oh my God, I'm so chuffed. So please, it's Black Friday, Cyber Monday on Monday, Christmas shopping. If you're not able to come on a training run, donate financially, or, you know, donate or keep that conversation going in any way, shopping.
Yeah.
Shopping, food shopping, any kind of shopping. It doesn't matter. So if you do your shopping online, there are many supermarkets, as we know. The majority of those are linked to easy fundraising. So every time you do your food shop, 5% or have whatever the percentage is from that particular company, they will donate that to the charity. And
it's no cost to you. So no cost. It's win-win. It's really win-win.
It really, really is. And I was a really big skeptic. I looked into it and I was like, I'm not sure. But having used it for my kids' swimming club, they've raised over £500, just from a few of us just clicking the button. Yeah. So please go to my post from yesterday. It's got winter berries on it. Click the link, and literally every time you go shopping, Amazon, Sainsbury's, John Lewis, all of eBay, wherever, you can literally, so if you can't support in any other way, just please use that link, because it'll make a big difference.
Makes you feel guilt-free about your shopping. You know, you're helping DKMS, so you've got to spend more.
Exactly. And, you know, a massive thanks to all the companies that have signed up to do that, because there are, I meant to look it up, there are hundreds, over 6,000 companies have joined Easy Fundraising to donate a percentage of your shopping to the charity.
Fantastic.
thank you so much for joining us. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that, and thank you so much for having me, and to everyone for listening and sending in their questions. It's always nice to chat to you and to meet new sort of supporters and tell them about DKMS.
About DKMS. It really, really is. And I love, I know you do too, just hearing all of the stories about, you know, not just the people that have been able to donate, but the people that have received, you know, the transplants and their stories. And, you know, my background's obviously nursing and oncology nursing, and looked after patients like this. And it's such a ripple effect. It doesn't just affect. Lisa has joined us.
Oh yeah, hi Lisa.
Lisa, we've been talking all about you. And our mission in March. But yeah, it has a massive ripple effect, doesn't it? It's not just the person that's had the diagnosis, it's the family members, it's the neighbours, it's the friends, it's
actually, some people might have received or will be receiving maybe an email from us just sharing a story of one of our patients that we sort of thought we would highlight around Christmas time, of a young boy called Alfie who was diagnosed at 7 months old, I think it was. And, you know, the effect for his family was particularly around this time of year. You know, you can't do all those fun Christmas activities as a family. You can't, you know, none of those things that you sort of think about doing with your child could happen. Yes. And then he was very fortunate to find his donor who registered with DKMS Germany, a lady called Kristin, and she went on to donate. And, you know, now he's excited for a fantastic Christmas, his mum, and you say the ripple effect, you know, for his family to be able to do all those things that they're dreamed of. And we share a video on the email that you either might have received or will be receiving if you are on our database.
I haven't had it yet, but I'll keep a look.
They're going in batches. So but on the video you'll hear his mum speak about the importance of Kristin and how that's affected the family. So
wow. And it's like, you know, when you go into hospital, I was talking to my children about it yesterday, actually. It's like, you know, when you go into a hospital, it's almost like you're in some kind of time warp, because time just stops and all the stuff is going on outside. But when you're in the hospital, going through the hardest, quite possibly the hardest time of your life, you know, it's crucial that you've got that support network. You're at the meeting. Hi, Lisa. So yeah, it's so important you've got that network, and the fact that, you know, you're doing your role in you know, helping patients up until that point. Can I just, have we asked this already? Can you just signpost us? So once someone has brilliantly found a match, then what happens? Where can they go following that?
So at DKMS, our main focus is finding those matches, and we'll keep in touch with families and patients for a long time after they hopefully receive their successful transplant. But what I would say is, if there's people listening who have received a transplant or family have, and they have questions around sort of health concerns or how to get back into the swing of things, have a look online at sort of Blood Cancer UK. They have lots of resources. And they offer more of the post-transplant care, although we are always in contact with those families afterwards and supporting them as much as we can.
Yeah, brilliant, thank you. Because it is such a, gosh, it just, well, you know, the whole world just suddenly isn't stable anymore.
Yeah,
is it? You know, and nothing. Well, gosh, don't we know with COVID going on? You know, it's made things so unstable. But when you have a blood cancer diagnosis, it just, the things that were set in stone just aren't set in stone anymore.
Yes.
You know, so you need to feel that you're not on your own, and that you can actually reach out and say, can I just ask this question, or can I, you know, is it okay to da 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 da? So yeah, so to have that support. So it's Blood Cancer UK post care,
yes,
conversations and what have you. But
yeah,
brilliant. Thank you. Right. So big things then, how you can help today, everyone watching, share this video.
Yes.
Get more conversation going around that. Follow DKMS if you're not already. It'd be great if you want to give me a follow so that you can cheer me on for my bonkers mission next year. It starts in February the 1st. Training's already started. My running training actually starts on the 1st of December.
Exciting.
Says you. So that's one way, okay, or two ways even. So follow each other. Register. Go to dkms.co. No, gosh, I forgot.
Dkms.org.uk. But if you search DKMS, you should find us.
It will come up, and register so that you can become a potential donor. It's much easier than the COVID swab. It's literally 2 minutes of wiping the swabs around, let them dry, and then post them back. That's the most important thing. I know it's small and they get lost, but please post them back. And of course, the other way is to get involved. Oh, Kelly, so sweet, you've got this. Kelly, I want to see you in London doing my mission of 5 classes in one day. That'd be cool. Kelly is, I met Kelly online via Instagram when we were in lockdown. We used to do workouts together.
Oh, amazing.
So Kelly, we need to get on a mission to get the workout people that we were doing our workouts with. Live, real, doing our workout, because that was so much fun. So yeah, Kelly's now become a really good friend of mine. It's fab. So yes, follow each of us, share the video, let's get the people talking about it. Saturday swab day is what we've created. So just think, Saturdays, have I done my swab? Have I registered? Have I told one person about it? It's all you need to do. And what else? Just keep the conversation going.
Yeah, keep the conversation going. Have a look on your Just Giving page. People can make a donation if they'd like, or keep an eye on what you're up to. So
yeah, please, I'm going to need all the help. Maybe jumping out of the plane is a bit easier than what we've. Anyway.
It's over quickly.
Sorry?
It's over quickly.
What, jumping out of a plane?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have. It's probably a heck of a lot easier than all these things we've. Well, it is, isn't it? Really, let's be honest. Anyway, moving on. Let's hope I make it to 51. Hey.
You will.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Let's book in some more, but as the time goes on.
Definitely.
And in the meantime, if anyone's got any questions, please DM either Georgina or us. If you register, you can share that you've registered on your social media so others do the same. Stephanie, that is brilliant. Thank you. I'd forgotten that. And actually, just keep sharing. I mean, that costs nothing, right? Just hit that little aeroplane button, share it, tweet it, every which way you can. That would be amazing.
Great. Thanks so much, Claire. It's been so nice to speak to you. I'm so excited for next year's various missions.
Yeah, no, actually, I know I shudder like a lot. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be a lot of fun. There'll be a lot of tears, I think. There'll be a lot of Epsom salts being used, and hopefully a lot of awareness, more awareness about DKMS. And yeah, my mission is to get to 50k by the 1st of February 2023.
We can do it.
We've got this, right?
Yeah,
we've got this. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you to everyone for joining. I know it's a Friday afternoon, and I'm very grateful, and look forward to speaking to you soon.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.